to be near the top of the list. Now, there's welfare money for illegals, but this is a separate category, as I understand it. Can you walk us through this?
Yeah, so as you mentioned in the Build Back Better plan, so-called, they have tax credits for illegal immigrants. So if you're a low-income illegal immigrant that, say, is making $25,000 a year and you have 4 young children, you would get about $14,400 for free annually from the federal government. Now, separate and apart from that is the Department of Justice preparing to offer up to $1 million per family, as you mentioned, for illegal immigrants whose adult household members were prosecuted and incarcerated and therefore separated as a result of that incarceration. And that is happening again through the Department of Justice that is now the source, obviously, of such outrage all across the country.
So the ACLU is backing this. I mean, the policy here, first of all, you're not supposed to cross the border. I mean, that's point number one. But point number two, didn't the Obama administration have a similar policy as the Trump administration with respect to separating the families?
Every administration that's ever been in office that has ever been responsible for administering immigration laws has had from time to time to prosecute illegal immigrants. And as a result of that criminal prosecution, obviously minors are not incarcerated with the adults. I mean, under this theory, when Vice President Harris was was Attorney General of California, she prosecuted many low-level drug offenses that resulted in the separation of tens of thousands of U.S. citizen families all across the state of California. Is a single one of those families going to get $1 million payout? And let me flip this around for a second. You remember well, President Trump gave a platform to American citizens and legal immigrants whose loved ones were murdered by illegal immigrants, gang members, MS-13 killers, and so forth, including in the Long Island area. He gave a platform to these families. Had they ever been offered 1 red cent by their government? Had they ever been offered 1 penny for the permanent separation they experienced because past administrations, like President Obama's and now President Biden's, are refusing to enforce the law? Law-breaking.
This is reparations money. I was just going to go there. This is reparations money for unlawful actions.
The United States is the victim here. In other words, the country is the victim of widespread law-breaking at an endemic scale. And you now see today over 7,000 illegal immigrants a day crossing the border illegally that we know of. The victim here is the United States. We have to spend, as you know well, Larry, hundreds of billions of dollars for education and health care and emergency room services and public housing and so many more expenses. The people that need reparations are the U.S. taxpayers.
That's